Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look's going to be drinking. Look's going to be smoking. Look's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here come 3. Look, 2. Look, 1. Bang! Welcome everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Greatest show in the daggone multiverse. We have a great show for you today. So, bang! Let us proceed how we proceed. So first, we're going to talk about Matic Network. They've onboarded Ethverse, some sort of video game, and I guess we'll check it out when we get there. And then FinCEN, that's the Financial Crimes Enforcement Agency here in America. They're warning the banks about crypto risk. And so we're going to hear what here in America. The OCC has allowed the banks to custody and do some things. And so we're going to talk about what FinCEN is saying to them. It's not bad or anything, just. And then Israel to treat Bitcoin as currency, not an asset. And so we're going to read about that. And then finally, we're going to get to shout-outs, bog, and the daily summary. So let's proceed how we proceed with a bog. Oops, is that the bang? Oh, there's the bang. There we go, with my head in it. Yeah, let's get over to our money page with a little bit of look. Bang! There we are. All right, we're working around these parts. What are we working with? These daggone parts. I got Bitcoin. $10,548. And when I left you yesterday, we're at $10,568. So we've gone down. $20. All right. Look. Top 10 of the day, brothers. Daggone usual band of miscreants and suspects. Oh, yeah. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, XRP, Binance Coin, Bitcoin Cash, Polkadot, Chainlink, Crypto.com, Coin, and Litecoin. Let's see what the market moves of the day are. We're looking at this line right here in the middle. Single digits up, single digits down. Usual song. Single digits up, single digits down. 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 2. Single digits up. To single digits down. All right, let's see who lost money today. You see anything on here you like, go get it because it is on sale. Let's see who we're working with. Oops. Bah. All right, top 10 losers of the day. The Midas Touch Gold, Yearn Finance, Zcash, Terra, Sushi Swap, Arweave, Solana, Elrond, Ox, and Siacoin. Let's see who made money today. All right, let's check out the top 10 gainers. Puma Pay, all right. Top 10 gainers, Puma Pay, Energy Web, Celsius, Quant. Oh, that Quant. Look at that Quant. Oh, yeah, Poppy said he got him some of that daggone Quant right there. Might be taking a swing over to Binance later tonight or tomorrow. Give me a little bit of... Look! Top 10. What are we in? Gainers. Pump Pay, Energy Web, Celsius, Quant, Theta, Hyperion, Blockstack, Bitcoin Diamond, Ren, and Tron. Look! Let's see who told market cap today, brothers and sisters. What are we working with? 337.7. All right. We're at $337.7 billion in total market cap. When I left yesterday, we're at 336.3, so we've gone up $1.4 billion in market cap. 24-hour volume, folks. What do we got? Yeesh, went right down. Weekends, usual. Not surprising. All right, so we're at $84 billion even. And when I left you yesterday, we were at $105.7 billion in market cap. 24-hour volume. And so we went down, what's this? $21.7 billion. All right. All right, look. That's how it goes. That's how it went down. That's how it is. That's how it be. Look, let's move on. Boom, Ethverse partners with Matic Network. So this sounds pretty cool. If you're a video game guy and all that. It sounds like, I guess, these video games, people can buy and sell stuff from each other now. And so it sounds like that's what they want to do with this Matic thing. Right, let me get a sip and we'll proceed. All right. What the hell? My cigarette went out. All right, Ethverse and well-known Ethereum scaling solution Matic Network have announced a strategic partnership. Built on the Minecraft gaming platform and Ethereum decentralized technology, Ethverse provides users with an immersive experience on the gaming network. Users can also easily monetize assets, features, and services on Ethverse. So that's what it sounds like. Well, you can monetize shit. So I'm assuming it's kind of like if you had, I'm not a gamer, so I don't really know about games that much, but imagine Call of Duty, it's like a shoot 'em up game, and I guess you have a really good gun. You could sell it to another user or something, right? Trade it for, some grenades or something. I don't know. So it sounds like NFT, sort of. Almost, you're making an NFT out of an item in the game, if that makes any sense. All right, so look, Matic Network confirmed the partnership in a series of tweets. Ethverse, according to the tweets, will enjoy several benefits for the partnership. Here's the tweets, blah, 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 blah. Matic Network's inexpensive, fast, and credible transactions will provide Ethverse users with better immersive experiences on the platform. Users will be able to design the virtual world as they please. They can create buildings and objects, as well as own and trade assets and lands within the ecosystem. Oh, okay, all right. You can buy buildings and shit and all this. All right. So Ethverse users can also enjoy role play, treasure searches, virtual events, and several other activities due to its partnership with the Matic Network. More important upgrades are expected to follow the partnership between Ethverse and the Matic Network. More on the partnership. And there's more. All right, let's hear more. Matic Network's fast and inexpensive transaction structure, known as Rocket Matic, will also drive the Ethverse ecosystem. The structure will also make it possible for users to purchase or sell or trade assets on the open and interactive platform. So Matic Network will also open a virtual shop on the decentralized virtual world of the gaming network. So I get it. It's a whole virtual world and you really kind of live in it. You're selling and buying shit from each other and building stuff and selling it. If you're interested in that kind of thing. I used to have this game I used to like. What was it called? I think it was called Age of Empires when I was a kid or something. And you used to have to build the town, right? And then it would grow and you'd have to fight other towns and shit like this. I'm assuming that's what this kind of thing is. What kind of game it is, right? Anyways, so to commemorate the partnership, both platforms have decided... my brain got lost right there. To commemorate the partnership, both platforms have decided to carry out a giveaway. Community members now have the opportunity to win $200 worth of Matic tokens. Oh, yeah, you're rich now, fucker. So in other news, Matic Network recently welcomes several new validators on its platform. These validators include the likes of Validation Cap, Stake Capital, Star5 Protocol, Ethermonet. Oh, look, fuck Stake. Look. The Ethereum scaling solution also recently launched its staking mainnet. Users who stake on the platform will receive APR as high as 33%. The platform has also announced a partnership with Maha, D-A-L. All right, fuck all that. So look, if you want to watch the video, I post the links to these articles in the description of the video on YouTube every day. And so if you want to watch this video about it, go check it out. So look, bye. Let's get out of here. All right, FinCEN director warns banks about cryptocurrency risk exposure. So FinCEN is the financial crimes. Financial crimes. I don't remember what the EN stands for. But anyway, yeah, these guys are badass here in America, right? Like they come and arrest you when you do naughtiness. And so anyways, here in America, bang, the OCC gave all banks here in America the option, if they so choose, to custody crypto. And so FinCEN, these are kind of the financial cops, said, okay, basically, I'm going to read this to you, but basically what they've said to these banksters is, look, I see the OCC has allowed you to custody crypto, but don't you fucking forget about those daggone rules. It's like that. Like it's like if your mom lets you do something and then your dad says, look, I know mom let you eat these cookies before dinner, but you better eat all your vegetables. You know what I mean? Mom let you do something. But look, son, you're going to be eating all your vegetables before you get up from the table tonight. So look. Yeah, OCC's like mama, giving little Johnny everything he wants. And FinCEN's like daddy, saying, look. Yeah, I know mama let you have those. But look. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me have a sip, and we'll read it. But they're not in trouble or anything, unless they don't eat their vegetables. Right. You got to follow the rules. What Dad says. Yeah. Well, Mom's not going to get to help you from that one. All right, hold on. So, FinCEN director warns banks about cryptocurrency risk exposure. And so, all right, let's talk like adults now, seriously. Yes, that was a cute little story, but the truth is, so in the world, we have what's called FATF, FATF, the Financial Action Task Force. And so every country in the world has to become Financial Action Task Force compliant. Some are more compliant than others. And so our banksters, well, the banksters in every country, not just ours, but every country, have to be FATF compliant, right? And the goal of FATF is to curtail money laundering and financing of terror, terrorist financing, right? That's kind of the goal of it. And every institution in every country needs to be FATF compliant. And so that was a funny story I said about the mom and dad thing. But the truth is, FinCEN's just telling them, look, fucksticks. And so FATF is AML, anti-money laundering. And so FinCEN's just making sure motherfuckers realize, look, don't forget about that FATF compliance. Okay? So that's the truth. That was a funny story I said at the beginning, but the reality is now. And that's how it's going to happen around the world. I mean, that's how it's happening around the world. So you guys over there in Europe, Australia, you Aussie boys, Aussie, oi, all you boys over there, you Brits, you Canadians, sloppy, all you. Yeah, all our institutions have to get FATF compliant, and as part of FATF compliance is you have to have your anti-money laundering systems in order. Okay, so there's the reality. That's the reality. I know, I was being a little silly at the beginning there. Look, Saturday, baby. Get a little silly around these parts. Look. So the U.S. Financial Enforcement Network, that's what it is, okay. The U.S. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network Director, Kenneth Blanco, has warned banks to think seriously about the cryptocurrency risk exposure. And that's the other thing about it is that, okay, you've all been given the right to custody crypto now. But if you can't do it properly, this is another thing. He's kind of warning them, like, but if you don't have the systems in place to do it properly, according to FATF compliance, anti-money laundering, anti-terrorist financing rules, well, don't start custodying. Because if you start custodying and we find out that people are using your bank as a funnel for money laundering and stuff, yeesh, we're going to get you. Right? So he's kind of giving them a warning. Yeah, like, I know what the OCC said, but make sure you can do what you need to do. Because we're looking hard, and we have zero tolerance for any lack of compliance. You know what I'm saying? Lack of compliance. Look what happened to BitMEX, you know? And that wasn't even FinCEN. That was the CFTC that got BitMEX this week. And the CFTC are the friendly bunch around here. They're the friendly regulators here in America. Yeesh. Like, I mean, it wasn't the SEC. Assholes. But, all right. So, you get it? You get it? So, listen. I love this kind of stuff. So, they have to think seriously about their current cryptocurrency risk exposure. During the virtual 2020 ACAMS anti-money laundering conference in Las Vegas this week, man, they have whole conferences on money laundering. That's how serious shit is. I mean, how do you think gangsters get their money, right? They got to launder it, right? If you're a gangster, you have to launder your money, right? All around the world. All the gangsters and all around the world, the cartels, the Chinese, you know, the Yakuza in Japan, the fucking Russian mafia, the Italian mafia here in America, even these fucking thug fuckstick neggers over here in America. Yeah, well, you got to launder the money. Yeah, if you make $100,000 a week selling crack, yeah, well, you have to account for it. You have to launder it, right? If you know, if you're an illegal logging company in the Amazon and you're logging, I don't know, you know, fucking however many acres of trees illegally, well, first of all, you have to not get caught. But then once you get the money, you have to launder it, right? Like, any illicit activity needs to be laundered. All right, let's just put it that way, fuck. I'm going through all these examples. All right, so listen, guys. Oh, yeah. I know a little bit about money laundering. Yeah, I used to know drug dealers back home in Canada when I was a kid. Yeah, and they would own restaurants. And what they would do, they would start a restaurant, and they would hire their girlfriends to manage it. And then they would just put their drug money through it. Say, yeah, we made sales it with food. So they'd make it look like, you know, they just were selling food. Yeah, and the money was clean. That's how you cleaned it. That's how they cleaned it. I mean, it's so simple. It's not hard. It's, yeah, you know. But then if people start looking at, well, all right, so let me, I'm not a money laundering master, but I know a little. And so let me tell you some tricks, some stuff. All right. So you're a drug dealer. You get your girlfriend to start a little hair salon, a fucking restaurant or whatever. And you pump the money through there. So the money's coming out the other end as sales in the restaurant, right? Plates of food. And so you can get away with that. But the problem is, if you get audited, well, this is where the problem comes in, is because if you've got some little, I don't know, chicken wing shop, and you've only bought, say, in retail sales, you bought $100,000 worth of chicken wings in retail sales. So you bought enough chicken wings that if you sell them all, your company will clear $100,000 a year. Yeah, but if your company is clearing 500, and because the government can see you didn't buy $500,000 worth of chicken wings to even sell, so where's this extra money coming from? And so, you have to be a little careful, like that, right? You got to be able to account for the money. But I mean, the chances of you getting audited are slim, but it could happen. So you got to prepare. Look, not that I'm trying to get you to be money laundering motherfuckers. I'm not trying to teach you that. I'm just saying that's how it works. Like, you know, for small time guys, I don't know, these big guys do it. They get offshore accounts and shell corporations and all that. But if you're just a small time little fuckstick, yeah, you just open a little hair salon for your girlfriend and funnel the money through her shit. All right, look. So, oh my gosh. You shouldn't be teaching people shit like this. Look. Why not? Fuck it. Current FinCEN regulations, Fin 2019 A003, state that it is the responsibility of all financial institutions to identify and report suspicious activities concerning how criminals and other bad actors exploit card verification checks for money laundering. Card verification checks for money laundering, sanctions evasion, and other illicit financing purposes. So, what you can see is that they are putting the responsibility on the banksters to identify and report, right? Like your FinCEN, you're supposed to. I'm not saying one way or the other. Sorry, let me say it this way. But I can see how people would think, well, FinCEN, you should be the one who finds out who the criminals are, and it's okay. Okay, let me calm down. Hold on. If I'm the bankster, look, I take money and I move the money around for the client. If the client's doing naughtiness, you should be the one to find out the naughtiness. But you can see what FinCEN is doing is that they are making the financial institutions identify and report. In other words, each institution becomes the cop, right? I've told you about that already. You know, here in America, if you move $10,000 or more, bang, it gets flagged, and you have to answer for that. Right? So they're making the financial institutions do the policing. Or else. All right, so and then let's read on then. Let's read on. So, currently FinCEN regulation, blah, 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 states that it is the responsibility of all financial institutions to identify and report suspicious activity concerning how criminals and other bad actors we already read all this. Fuck, okay, hold on. So they're making them do the fucking shit. Do the enforcement. Well, not enforcement, but just do the investigating. As a bankster, I would want, well, asshole, I'm not a cop. You're a cop. You do the investigating, and if one of my people are bad, well, you just tell me, and I'll do what you tell me to do. Right? But they're trying to make them be the cops. I do their job. You know? Right? Making the bankster do the cop's job. You know, I'm a bankster. My money is just to hold this client's money safely and move it around. It's not to look into all this and bust him for this and this and this and this. That's your job. That's, you know, downloading. That's called, that's called downloading responsibilities, right? You're up here. You're the one who's supposed to arrest people or look at the crime. You're downloading that responsibility down to us down here, the banksters. All right, so look. The director emphasized the need for banks to have another look at their AML policies and procedures, especially in relation to cryptocurrencies, adding that if banks are not thinking about these issues, it will be apparent when examiners visit. So, you see how he threatened them. He says, yeah, look here, fucksticks. If you don't have your shit right, well, we're going to know when our examiners visit. Oh, yeah. That's how the banking world works, dog. Look, when the examiners visit, if you've allowed people to be up to some shenanigans in your bank, look. It will be apparent. And look, when it becomes apparent, well, that's not good. It's not good, brothers. You got a bank, and it's apparent that your bank has been letting shenanigans occur. Yeesh. That's trouble. So look. Well, when the examiners come a-calling, when the examiners come a-knocking, well, Charles Schwab, would like to take a look at your books right here. Yay. All right, guys, I'm a little fueled this Saturday night. You know how it goes. Look, to be clear, exchanges are not the only ones with crypto risk exposure. These risks are not unique to money services businesses or virtual currency exchanges. Banks must be thinking about their crypto exposure as well. Fuck. These are areas your examiners and FinCEN will ask you about when assessing the effectiveness of your AML. See how he talks about it? Yeah, he's telling them right to their face. These are the areas your examiners, right? They call it your examiners. They're not my examiners. I don't want these guys. Oh, those are the guys assigned to you. So these are that your examiners and FinCEN will ask you about when assessing the effectiveness of your AML program. That's anti-money laundering program, according to FATF compliance. Look, got to get her done. According to research by crypto analytics, I love how they threaten them when your examiner comes. All right. Like yesterday, you know what was funny yesterday? Oh, what was that shit we read? That FBI agent said that shit? Oh, the day before. Yeah, BitMEX. Right? When the BitMEX guy said, yeah, we started BitMEX over here because you could bribe the officials with a coconut. Right? And the FBI agent was like, look, you ain't going to get away with, what did he say? He said something like, with paying fruit around here in America. Fruit's not going to help you. Yeah, it's funny when regulators, well, they get to threatening folk. Regulators and the cops. Okay. According to research by crypto analytics firm CipherTrace Labs, in 2019, each of the 10 major U.S. retail banks had dealings with illicit crypto money services businesses, MSB. These MSBs accept cash payments in exchange for crypto, essentially running unregistered P2P exchanges. So in addition, many P2P exchanges have no AML, anti-money laundering, or know your customer, KYC programs in place, resulting in extensive money laundering risks to banks and other financial institutes. And as we saw this week, you could see what they did to BitMEX. They're not taking it anymore. Like, America's getting real now. Like, that's the thing. America, let's get real. They allowed these cowboys to kind of fuck around for a little while, until they got, Clarke. They let these cowboys fuck around and have a little good time, make their little money, make a few million here, maybe a million there, a couple billion maybe. But now it's time to get real. And so all that non-regulated all that crackhead shit. Like, I mean, I know I always say it like that. It's so lame, but I'm trying to talk like an adult here. But all that unregulated, uncertified stuff, it's gone now. Like, they're pushing that away. I told you about this. So here's an example. I told you when I started first trading Forex back in 2000, right? It was the Wild West. You'd put your money on an exchange in Greece or Europe or somewhere. They would just take your money. Yeah, what are you going to do? You going to come over here and sue us for 10 grand? It's not worth it, right? And so then we had our industry regulated properly, and now, hey, you don't have any fear of trading Forex anymore. Those shenanigans don't go on, and so those kind of shenanigans don't happen anymore. And so it's the same. America now, and I think Europe and most jurisdictions now, okay, you little crypto guys had your fun, your little exchanges and your little stuff. But now you have to either comply and raise your level up to, full compliance level, or we're going to fucking destroy you. Yeah, that's it. We're just going to end you because we're not going to allow you to, we're not going to allow our citizens to risk their money on shady shit. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to allow that to happen. So, that's what's happening. And that's what the whole FATF thing is. The whole know your client, the whole anti-money laundering, the whole anti-terrorist financing thing is. It's about criminal activity, but it's also about, we're not going to allow you to rip off our clients, right? Our citizens anymore. You got away with it for a while, but now we're getting real. Now we're going to unleash, they didn't mind it when little Johnny with the green hair and nose rings was getting ripped off. Yeah. Well, now they're trying to unleash soccer mom and dad. They're not going to allow you to fucking rip off soccer mom and dad around these parts. No, sir. Uncle Sam doesn't take kindly to that at all. And that's why you see the upgrade in standards, the upgrade in regulation. It's for the safety of the citizens of America. And, I mean, for you, too, wherever country you're from. Yeah, well, that's what your government's doing, too. Like, they've allowed these little BitMEXs and little crypto exchanges to fuck around and get hacked and steal your money and fuck around and all this. Wallets getting hacked and all this and all that. Those days are coming to an end. Those days are coming to an end. What is happening is the professionalization of the cryptocurrency space. This is called the professional. I mean, I've been talking to you about it since the very beginning of this channel. The professionalization of this cryptocurrency space where, this is going to be the real deal. Just like a stock market, just like any other thing. And it's going to be regulated. It's going to be safe for the consumer. It's going to be safe for the institution. Of course, there's going to be shenanigans and bad actors. There always are. Fuck, guys still, I don't know why, but idiots on Wall Street still try to do insider trading. I mean, I'm sure some get away, but it's going to be the real deal now. And so that's what this is about. America making sure that the consumer now is protected and that the banksters understand we're watching, fucksticks. We're watching. So don't, no shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you from the beginning of this channel, that's what the real deal is. This place is going to be professionalized. How the fuck you think we're going to get a tsunami? That's when the tsunami comes. All right, when this place is professional. Once it's all at that level of professionalization, all right, wow. Fuck. Johnny B., hedge fund manager, doesn't mind bringing $10 billion in here and having a good old time. Look. It's all secure. It's all regulated. It's all secure. Let's have at it. I mean, I've told you guys this a million times, and that's what we're waiting for is for regulation. It's not that these hedge funds don't want to come. It's not that these institutions don't want to arrive. Yeah, but they can't arrive with the sort of ghetto-ass, unregulated, just nonsense that's going on right here, right? Uncertified, unregulated stuff. All right, so look. So that's what's happening, right? Okay, so look. What are we talking about here? So in addition, many P2P exchanges have no AML or know your customer programs in place, resulting in extensive money laundering risks to banks and other financial institutes. I should say that too. So since that's a good thing to tell you guys. So since the banks have been told to watch out for it, that means that if your bank is caught, if some launderer gets through your systems, you're in trouble. Yeah, do you see how that's what I mean, downloading responsibility. The responsibility should really be on the FinCEN. You catch the criminals. I'm a bankster, man. Guy wants to put his money here, what the fuck? You catch him. Yeah, but the FinCEN is telling the banksters, watch the money, watch the money, watch the money. And you tell us anyone who's doing anything sneaky. So, if you're a bankster and you don't catch a guy doing something sneaky and FinCEN does, well, you, the bankster, are in trouble too. That's kind of fucked up, right? That's kind of fucked up. I'm a bankster, not a cop, right? I'm a fucking bankster. I mean, not that I feel pity for banksters, but I'm just saying, come on, man. I mean, the guy's a bankster. Like, you're making him, catch people in crimes. Okay, so look, banks have been long criticized for failing to maintain robust AML and KYC programs. The International Consortium of Investigative Journalists report that more than $2 trillion of processed transactions have been identified by banks as suspicious and should be frozen. The amount of suspicious money not identified by banks could be many times larger. All right, well, exactly. Well, I'm a bankster. It's not my job to catch the criminal. You catch the criminal, and I'll stop his money or whatever if you want. But why are you making me catch him? But anyway, so that's what's happening here in America. Well, and I guess so what I should say about that is any bankster that does offer crypto services, well, you can guarantee that he's going to be on point. He's going to be FATF compliant. So don't try any shenanigans, my subscriber. Those are the people to shenanigan with. Don't try any sneakiness with your bank or anything because they're going to be watching. They're going to be watching hard. All right, so let's move on. Bang! Israel. Israel regulators propose Bitcoin be taxed as currency, not as an asset. So this is just about Bitcoin. It's not really about crypto in general, but let's check it out. So 4 members of the Israeli legislature are recommending that digital currencies be treated more like fiat for tax purposes. According to a report from Israeli news outlet Globes, Knesset member MK, that's the minister of the Knesset, their thing is called a Knesset. So our thing is called Congress. Their thing is called a Knesset. So MK is a minister of the Knesset. MK Odel Yevgeny Soba, Yulia Malinovsky, and Alex Kushner proposed on September 22nd that the government body amend existing tax law so that digital currencies like Bitcoin would not be subject to capital gains taxes. So I understand. Hold on, let's read on, but let me see. I think I'm getting it. Under current income tax policy, Bitcoin is treated as an asset and taxed at 25% whenever individuals convert their tokens into fiat, or 15% for short-term lenders. The regulatory reality in Israel is not adapted to the existing reality in the field state of the bill. Digital currencies will continue to be a growth engine that allows the Israeli high-tech industry to flourish and develop. So should the proposal become law, digital currencies could be taxed at a substantially lower rate. In 2019, individuals in Israel with income under roughly $21,781 as of the writing were only taxed at a rate of 10%. That's a good tax rate. That's not bad right there. MK Forer said the government body should consider blockchain technology as a solution for digital payments options during the pandemic. Just today, the Knesset approved another nationwide lockdown starting on Friday after more than 7,000 people were diagnosed with COVID-19 in Israel within 24 hours. Yeah, exactly. Israel right now has one of the highest rates of morbidity and one of the highest rates of per 1,000 people, how many are getting infected. It is possible to promote. I know, you're probably wondering, I know, you hear me, like, how does this guy always know about Israel? Because Israel is a key to the Middle East, right? And so that's why I watch Israel, because it's the key. It's the key, right? All right, so for a lot of terror and a lot of stuff and a lot of reasons why people do things is because they say, well, it's because the Israelis, right? The Jews came in and took over the Arab lands and blah, blah, blah. And so that's why I watch that. I know. It is possible to promote digital payment options due to the social distance that has been forced on us, Forer said. When the economic future is unclear, we need to give growth engines a boost. So bureaucracy has proved to be a major roadblock for digital currencies in Israel. Despite the recent growth in blockchain and crypto firms, there's lots of crypto and blockchain in Israel. Pro-crypto regulators have had an ongoing battle between that Israel is called startup nation. Yeah, it's all tech. All tech. Oh, yeah. Not all tech, but a major part of their economy is just pumping out new tech, new solutions for bang, 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 whatever problem is in the world, man. Yeah. Israel is known as startup nation. Okay, so anyway, despite the recent growth in blockchain and crypto firms, pro-crypto regulators have had an ongoing battle since the government declared in 2018 it would treat crypto as an asset for tax purposes. In 2019, an Israeli court ruled that an investor had to pay capital gains tax on $800,000 $830,000 worth of Bitcoin, arguing currencies in the country had to have some physical manifestation under current law. Anyway, whatever, man. So look, that's it. That's Israel. They want to tax it as a currency and not as an asset. So I guess that would be like they want to tax you like a Forex trader. So, you know, as a Forex trader, I get charged capital gains tax, but I get charged it at Forex rates, not at stock guy rates. You know, so the stock boys here, stock market guys, stock market traders, they have to pay blah 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 in capital gains. Well, I have to pay less than those guys, but it's still capital gains, but it's capital gains on what you do, right? So they're going to give them capital gains on currency. So, right? Like I think here in America, you stock boys, you guys got to pay about 15%, right? I think us Forex guys, we're only paying 11, right? And so, blah, you know, like there's different levels of the taxation within the goodie room, right? Some guys in the goodie room get taxed at something. Some guys in the goodie room get taxed at another thing, right? So the goodie room meaning the markets for new people. All right, so that's it. All right. Let's get on and let's see what's going on around these parts. Bang, Benjamin, CBNEWS. Have you seen the advert for Lumens? Oh, you showed me that. I don't know what Lumens is. Bang. So good for them. Okay, and here it is. So he sent me this thing last night, and I was telling him like, well, where's the URL? So he's like, here's the URL. Oh, so first of all, hold on, Benjamin. Love you, brother. See you with the bang. All right, so this is the thing. This is Sophia. And apparently, this fucking thing, Sophia, it already has citizenship in Saudi Arabia. So obviously, that crypto thing I read you last night was a bunch of bullshit. But here it is. This is the robot. This is a robot. That's not a human. That's a robot. I told you guys, Google Sophia SingularityNet. Yes, she talks. She answers questions. She can draw now. They gave her, when we first read it, she was just a torso. Now she's got arms. So now she can draw and she can, she does everything like a human in her upper body. And Ben Gortzel, he said now we're building her lower, legs. They should give her some hot legs, man. Give her some nice long legs. Make her hot. Look. Thanks, BDM, brother. Bye. Keep that chick hot. All right, what's he talking about here? Oh, Zimbabwe Stock Exchange open to crypto listing subject to... Oh, that's so shit, man. I did read this earlier that you sent me, and I didn't talk about it. We can talk about it right now. Let's go like this. Bar. Talking about it's my show. I can do what I want. Look. Zimbabwe Stock Exchange open to crypto listing subject to regulatory approval. So, this guy, we're not going to read the whole thing, but this guy, Zimbabwe Stock Exchange CEO Justin Boney, said its recently licensed subsidiary, the Victoria Falls Stock Exchange, is open to listing Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So, that's all we're going to read about that. We're not going to get into it. So, they're open to it. Now, it depends on, all right, let's get back so I can explain everything. Obviously, like you all know here, if you've been a watcher of this channel for any period of time, it depends on what? The regulators or the legislators, either one. Legislators or regulators, just someone come up with the posse, come up with the rules. And so he said, we're good to go. We're ready to put crypto and stuff on our stock exchange as long as the regulators and legislators do it. All right. Bang. Let's get rid of that. And then, Benjamin, bang. I know, brother, I know. All right, Luke. Only you're just on a rampage. Benjamin, CBNEWS, what? The old industries are moving to blockchain and fast. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement wants to automate its accounting, and that includes transactions in Bitcoin. Well, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement isn't an industry. It's a government agency, but everyone's moving to blockchain. I mean, we've talked about it. The whole world's going to be blockchain soon enough. What we got here, Edwin? Look, Edwin Koval. The original. Larry Brother, C Brother. Bye. What did Edwin say today? I don't know. Anyway, Larry Brother, bang. He knows. All right, Sunny B, Spy Lady, love you, lady, see you, lady. Bye. Yeah, Spy Lady. CBNEWS Wire. Coinbase now offers instant withdrawals via Visa and Mastercard. Well, they already had that here, but I guess for the UK, so good for them. Bang. CBNEWS is Sophia. So this is where Biniam showed me that it was Saudi Arabia. I didn't know it was already done. So anyways, we looked at it already. She has her Saudi Arabian citizenship. All right, here we go. Let's go. Here's a bunch of messages right here. Rolly. All right. Larry with the team of the bye. Gut ding. Yes. Larry about the team of the bye. Blockchain Stallion. Sweetie. Love you, sweetie. See you, sweetie. Bye. Hope you moved in all nice today. Lorna Downs. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bye. What do we got here? This guy with his crazy little shit right here. Dirty Ferg. Love you, but the see with the bye. Michael. All right. Love you, Michael. Love you, but the see with the bye. See you, better damn it. So, brother. Love you, but the see with the bye. Look. Mr. Percy. Love you, mister. See you, mister. Bye. Cardano Journal. Oh, again? Oh, every time I do a Cardano show, they're watching it. All right. Love you, the see you, brother. Bye. Well, like I told you, these guys have their media people always watching for any announcements or anything anyone says about them. What's Sweetie saying? Enron, The Madoff Affair, The Big Short, Catch Me If You Can. Movie night. Oh, yeah, sweetie. Good, sweetie. That's how you doing, sweetie. Yeah, settle in. Open yourself a bottle of wine. Roll yourself a nice joint, sweetie. Yes. Get your mind right. Love you, sweetie. See you, sweetie. Bye. That's the kind of girl you want right there. Yeah, look at those movies she's talking about right there. That's the kind of girl I want, right? Well, it's the kind of girl I have, I guess. It's good. It's the kind of girl you want, boys. The kind of girl right there. Get her mind right. What's she saying? Singularity net. Mind. Blown. Okay. AI is different. I'm curious. Keep yourselves up to speed. I'm excited to see what's on the horizon. Yes, exactly, sweetie. But what's she saying here? Oh, and this thing she showed me. Look at this. You know, you can apply for a job. Watch this. Yeah, with Singularity Net. Yeah, there's jobs. And you don't have to be like some computer programmer. They're like, look at this. Whether you're a researcher, developer, just an evangelist, like someone who just wants to talk about it, or a student, all can innovate with us through projects, internships, and skills development programs. Ah, and there's that little robot right there. Recruiting humans. All right. We're not going to watch the video, though, but look. See you, sweetie. Bang. Well, that's everybody, isn't it? Nope. All right, here's the last batch of folk. We got the D-Pack. Bang, bang. Funny girl from Detroit. Lorna Downs. Actually, she found me before Lorna. So look. Wait, what's her name? Karen. Dennison. She's funny. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bang. Beautiful bralees. Well, they're beautiful. Unfortunately, the owner of the company isn't. Bang. Yes. That's how you got to do it. Crypto Carlado. Let everybody see with the bag. All right, that's it. All right. Wait, what this guy? Oh, the whole IOTA from yesterday. Yeah, all right, brother. Bang. All right, let's get out of here. Bang. And then bang. Yes. Back to the control center, the Death Star. So we had a great show for you today. You know, as usual. So look. Matic Network onboards Ethverse. So, it sounds like they're going to make non-fungible. Well, they're going to make items in the game non-fungible, so you could sell them to each other. All right, great. Bang. I'm done with that. FinCEN warns banks on crypto risk. So, that's our financial crimes guys right there. And so, like I said, oh, I just kicked the fucking camera. All right. So, like I said in the, when I was saying it, it's like the OCC is like, Mom, she said, sure, you can have a cookie before dinner. But dad comes along, sees you eating the cookie and says, you know you're going to eat your broccoli before you get up off the table, right? Yeah, dad didn't give a fuck about what Mom said about that daggone cookie. You're going to eat that daggone broccoli, boy. Oh, yeah. So I hope you didn't fill up your belly too much with that daggone cookie. All right. But seriously, though, the FinCEN. All right. Let's get serious. I like that story. All right. Seriously, though, but, FinCEN is turning over sort of investigative processes to the bank. It's called downloading. We used to call it downloading of services back in Canada when I was a kid. You download, in other words, you're the cop, but you're making another motherfucker be the cop, right? So you've downloaded the services to the next guy, and the next guy's like, look, what are you talking about? I'm not a cop. I'm whatever you are, right? So let's use it in this example, right? The bankster says, well, I'm not a cop. What are you talking about? I take people's money and sell people. You're the cop. You find people who are doing bad, and then you tell me, I'll help you out, and I don't want to be a law-abiding citizen, but that's the problem. FinCEN is making the banksters be cops, and if someone does some shenanigans through your bank, well, you're in trouble. So what work are you doing then? Right? If you're if I'm the bankster, I'm like, well, what work are you doing? If all of us banksters here are going to just report all the criminals to you, well, you're not really catching any criminals, are you, you motherfucker? We're reporting them all to you, right? Right? Like, we're doing your job. We're doing your job, right? You're the catcher of the criminals. You tell us, we help you. Yeah, but FinCEN made them be the catchers. Oh, daggone. All right, which costs money. Obviously, you're going to have more compliance agents and just all this kind of shit. You got an infrastructure around that, right? And they said, if you don't catch them, you're in trouble. Why am I in trouble? I'm the bankster. You're the cop. You catch them, right? Imagine a world where our cops made us, the citizens, do the police work, and then call a police officer. Hello, officer. I just caught a man stealing a chocolate bar. Come here and arrest him. And then they arrest him. Yeah, well, I did the job. Why do I even have the cops? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Anyway, and that's how that works. But listen, realistic. But so that's one thing. But also, banksters don't want to be doing that kind of crap. Like, don't want to be caught up in any of this, and so they're gonna be yeah. So they're gonna be beefing up their well, if you're one of these ones that want to service crypto. If you don't want to service crypto, it doesn't matter. But if you're a bankster that wants to serve crypto, thanks to what the OCC let you do, you're going to be doing a cost-benefit analysis right now of, how much is it going to cost us to service this crypto market and what benefit is to us. And so that's the real deal. And so, we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. All right, so that's that. Bye. All right, I'm just harping on that now. And then Israelis are going to look at Bitcoin as a currency and not an asset. And so it looks like the tax implications are better for the Israeli people. And that's what it matters, right? How do you tax this stuff, right? And so, I mean, that's part of what we're waiting for here in America. The SEC Well, what are these things? Well, once you know what they are, well, you also know what the tax implications are, right? And so, you know, a little fuck like me, I don't really give a fuck about the tax implications. $5 grand, 10 grand, all right, I'll pay that. But when you're a hedge fund and you're putting in, you know, 50 million, 100 million, you know, well, taxes mean shit for real, right? And so for these really hedge funds and institutional guys, you're not going to be taxed at currency rate, not asset rates. Good for those guys. All right, then. So let's get you back to your weekend. Let's chill it. Let's kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and your lives. Subscribe below. Press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. Greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name is Shomari Clarke. Bye. I love talking money. Bye. I love talking crypto. It's the favorite time of my day. So thanks for having me in your home, and I will see you on Tuesday with another fun, fact-filled crypto day. So look, subscribe here. Press the bell. Watch that video there. Greatest of the multiverse. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. My name is Shomari Clarke. Look. Market killer, market master. Always watching our money. Bye. Look. Over and out.